I think Zach would have come back with her 100%. If he had a few more days with that little girl, he would have come back with her.
Oh, yeah, he was choosing hard R out there. Listen, if you've ever said it, don't go on these shows. They're going to find it.
Don't go on the show.
Don't do it. Don't do it. We're free. Worst experience of our freaking lives. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Meant to Be podcast, where we discuss all things relationships and pop culture. I'm your host, Marvin Williams, and with me, our favorite redhead from Love Island, it's Rachel Williams.
Hello.
Hey guys, if you haven't seen it, we went stupid viral on both Instagram and TikTok with just the dumbest video.
The dumbest video.
But it's got like 2 million views on Instagram and like 6 million views on TikTok. Plus, we officially hit 1 million likes total on TikTok. It's all very insane. So yeah, we'll link to the video in the description so you can join in on the madness.
Yes. And I have your hair in my mouth. And
if you are on audio, she is talking to Raja and not me.
Raja is also currently sitting right next to me because he's mad because I moved him from his spot. Anyways, that video took me like 2 minutes to think of. Honestly, I literally was like, there's usually never any redheads on here ever. If they
don't tell that to the internet.
Bro, don't tell that to the internet. Sydney Pate. All right, name another one. And then they named Demi. And then maybe one other guy. And I'm like, okay, the point still stands, guys. Okay? If you can count on one hand how many redheads have been in there, there's no redheads on the show. And some of them are debating if they're actually real redheads. Other than the guy, because no man, no offense, no man is dyeing their hair red. I love a good redhead, man or woman. But men aren't dyeing their hair red, women are. Okay? And y'all weren't doing this until literally now. Or a few years ago, because I was made fun of for this for my whole life until I got older. Made me want to dye my hair anything but red. But yeah, the video took me like 2 minutes to make. I never usually see any redheads on. If we do, the debate is still on. Are they real? Are they fake? And even if they are real, it's UK. And they usually do like a fake tanner and they hide in the shade when nobody's looking. No, the video was funny, and the point of it was just to make people laugh and feel like good about themselves, and to let redheads know, like, hey, babe, you're not alone. Like, we're right here. I see
y'all
you.
Are definitely not alone because y'all showed up in the comments and the reshares and in the stories, and I'm just like, we're gonna keep getting these notifications. So shout out to the redheads.
And the video is still blowing up, which is crazy because Love Island's over. We're done. All right. It's done, but the video is still going nuts. I'm still looking at the views and seeing it go up. We're almost at 7 million views on TikTok.
Jesus.
Which is crazy. And I'm like, what? I'm just speechless. So we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all at the end of the day, even the people that are commenting. Well, there's Sydney. Thank you for at least commenting because it gets us more shares. It gets us more likes. It gets us more views. So we appreciate the good, the bad, the ugly. So thank you to everyone out there that has been enjoying our content. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, and if you are not part of the almost 10 million total, again, link in the description. But nevertheless...
Why are you late? Where have you been? The internet has left you.
I mean, it really has. You can't miss a single day on the internet.
No, you can't.
But nevertheless, today, Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. We are back again to discuss the finale of Love Island USA Season 8. We're going to talk about our top 4, their respective journeys.
And not my top 4. They're my top 2.
I mean, what are we gonna do? This is America's Love Island, and we're gonna
not my America either.
Oh my God! Well, here we are, and we're also gonna try to figure out if they're gonna be together at the reunion August 31st on Peacock.
I'm putting a bet right now. I will give you everything in Hunter's wallet.
Don't do that. We just watched these people be stupid this entire season. We don't have everything to give nobody.
The money in Hunter's wallet, in Raja's wallet, aka $0. I'll bet all of that to say that majority of them will be either split up or it's a what's the fake showmance is called? Like it's just a show or like a fake
exclusive.
No, a fake relationship.
Oh, they're just putting it on. Okay.
Yeah, I think even if they're still together, other than the only ones that I could see actually genuinely together is Trinity and Bryce.
Well, yes, that's our winner.
Yeah. That's the only ones that I could still see together, like actually like still having the emotions and the feelings for each other. And I love my girl Aniya and Carl.
Well, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
All right. But first, we want to hear from you. Who were you rooting for? And why did y'all keep torturing Melanie by voting her through for so long?
Literally.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Y'all fake for that. Y'all
That's crazy.
Fake for that. Just because y'all like her doesn't mean you need to validate her by voting her through continuously to let her know that this shit man was going to do anything for her. But I digress.
If this is your first episode, welcome. You get this one for free because it's our soft launch together. But if it's your second time hanging with us, you're family now, so it's time to hard launch and make it official. So here's our keep it real deal. Wherever you're listening or watching, do us one favor and please hit subscribe or follow. That's how you keep the show alive. We can keep it real and keep it kind. Okay, quick pause because we have to show some love to our sponsor. Pop Snacks. Pop Snacks is a monthly mystery snack box that lets you discover treats from different countries without leaving home. And every box is different. So you might get international chips, candies, cookies, sweets, and even rare drinks. So if you love trying new things, use the link in our description to get 40% off your first Pop Snacks box. Thanks, Pop Snacks. All right, back to the episode. Okay, coming in at 4th place, we have Zach and Kayda. They were very nothing burger to me. I felt nothing for them the entire time. I like Kayda, but I can't save you from your terrible man. And I feel like she turned a blind eye to a lot of the stuff that he would do throughout the season. Like, I feel like he would kind of talk trash about the other couples, or he would...
Oh, I thought you meant that he's gay.
Well, there's that, but sometimes you have a labyrinth relationship. What are you going to do? But I feel like he would not treat her well and kind of like play it off as like a joke where he's like, oh, I'm not going to make you breakfast, or, oh, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hug you. I don't want to kiss you. Let me go talk to Bryce. And these are things that I wouldn't do, but I'm also a married man and I've been married for 3 going on 4 years. Yes, 3 going on 4 years.
Oh my God.
That's the way it works.
I am not debating this with you anymore.
If at ever one point we're not going on to something, then I will change my answer.
So, okay. On the day of our anniversary, we hit 3 years.
Yes.
Are we 3 going on 4 at that point when we hit the day?
Yes.
No.
We are going on.
We are 3 years. And then when it's a few months after, that's when you say we're a little more than 3 years.
Would you look at that? It is July, a few months after 3. Going on 4.
You're making it sound like we're close to 4. When you say 3 going on 4 years, that means like next month.
No.
We are about to hit 4 years. That's what it sounds like.
To you.
To everyone. I have to specify. No. Our anniversary was in February. Once we hit like December, that's when you can say 3 going on 4 years. Because then we got 2.5 more months until we hit our anniversary.
Nope.
You see how that sounds, Mary?
I sure do. 3 going on 4.
Anyways.
But yes, the way that Zach was treating Kayda, I wouldn't treat anyone like that. And I feel like she's going to get out of the villa and see that stuff. And maybe they'll break up. But most likely, I think they're going to like have discussions and he's going to probably stop being an idiot. But also at the same time, they live in different countries. So like,
I think they're going to break up.
I don't see how this is all going to work. But hey,
I think they're going to break up. They're not lasting. I don't believe they're going to last. One, he's at least bi for sure. I mean, I think Charlie even went on social media and said it. And then
to our gays out there, there's nothing wrong with that. We accept you. We love you. We see you. Our
I just wanted him to accept that he's bi. Say it on television. If you like Bryce, tell him you like him. Like, because I feel like the girlies, gays, and days would have rallied together and had the first gay couple win Love Island.
Well, I don't think Bryce is gay.
No, he's not. I don't know. He might be questioning it now after he kept showing him his penis and he kept asking him questions about girth and or anything sexually oriented. And didn't you see at the finale? Freaking Zach tried to kiss him. But again, it was one of those that it was like, I bet you he seriously wanted to kiss him. And then was like, oh, I'm just kidding.
But if you want to.
I love you. Just kidding. Just like a brother, but maybe like a stepbrother.
Maybe we just cousins.
No, I definitely think he did that where, especially with Kayda, where he would like, he was one of those that would say something serious. And then when she wouldn't receive it well, he'd backtrack it with, oh, I was just kidding.
And that pisses me off because if you man enough to say something, stand on that, mean business, and back up what you said, because you can't just say, oh, I'm just joking. Don't get mad at me. I'm sorry. No,
he said, I love you to her. And when she didn't reciprocate and say it right back, he was like, I'm just kidding. I don't actually love you. You think I love you? And then the same thing, me and one of my friends clocked it. I didn't want to like say anything because I didn't want to think that I was overthinking it. But during family day, when Kayda was standing up there and she was like, hey guys, let's go take a photo at the photo booth. And like, she yelled it across the courtyard so that they could hear her. His sister was like, oh, wow, you're so quiet. And I was like, ha, I'm just messing with it. Just kidding. Like, don't piss me off.
Family do it.
Don't piss me off. Like, that made me so mad. And didn't like that, but
also I am the show. I am the star of this show. Don't come up in my villa trying to make me look crazy.
Right.
You damn colonizers. But yeah, like I said, I feel like there's going to be a lot of denial there. I think the distance in his behavior will probably cause them to eventually break up. But I feel like at the reunion, because it's so soon, I think they'll be together. But
how soon is this reunion?
We're a month and a half.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's all on Zach and Kayda. So coming in at third place, we have Sincere and Melanie. What more can you say? We did a lot here, and this was a roller coaster. And in the beginning, I was like, well, Melanie's doing too much. And that made me feel bad because I don't like to defend a man. Like, every part of my being wants nothing to do with the male species. So the fact that I was over here on Team Sincere, but then like
he had us for like a week.
He almost had us
for like a week.
He almost had us. And then like he was doing all the stuff with Soul, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
You're making this girl crazy, and I see it. And I will not let you gaslight me, her, America, or Ariana Madix, because this is some bull.
Yeah.
But there's only so much the rest of us can do, and the producers and the editors and Ariana herself, because I feel like movie night should have been the nail in the coffin, but she was just like, when are you going to fix it? And I want her to want better for herself. And it feels like she does, but not really at the same time. She wants to keep giving this man chances.
She has Stockholm syndrome. She was locked up with this man for a month, and all of a sudden he's the love of her life. What's the Munchausen's? It's the.
No, you had it right, Stockholm's.
No, but what's the one where it's Munchausen's by proxy, where the woman made her daughter believe all these things were bad and wrong with her to keep her around and to keep her, like, it's like a mixture of both. It's like Stockholm Munchausen's. This man created a whole new freaking attachment issue, and it sucks because she's stuck in a villa with all these people, and Aniya's mom got it right when she clocked Aniya and was like, you need to tell your friend the truth because all you wanted was her to be here. And so you lying and telling her that Sincere is good for her. Mama said it better than anybody else could have. She called her out real fast. And then it was too late. By the time Aniya finally said something, poor Melanie is now completely confused, utterly flabbergasted, because she's like, the whole time you're telling me Team Sincere and you want to see us work out. And it's like, and they're like, guys, really, you don't see what we see in the villa. We don't, but we've seen enough that the cons outweigh the pros. Just because he gives her a crusty flower and a cooked breakfast that everybody does every single day, all of a sudden all is forgiven and he's like A1 boyfriend. No, he sucks.
I feel like even if y'all are seeing something in the villa, like, to see my friend go through something like that, like, there's a lot of, I forgive, but I don't forget, or I remember how, I forget what people say, but I remember how they make me feel. Like, that's the way I go about life, because I can't like let that stuff go. Like, that stuff
No.
like sits within me, and like I get a like visceral reaction whenever I see someone that made me feel bad in some type of way. So I just couldn't get over that. And then for her to like have her mom and her sister also come in and be like, this man is playing you and you deserve better. And how many times are you going to keep giving him chances when there's other people out there waiting on their first chance? And she's like, well, my mom said that like he need to treat me better and like I need to give him one more chance. And I'm like, that's not what your mom said, because you're twisting it
She wanted her mom to say.
to fit your narrative. And that's just not what's going on here.
Yeah.
So.
And I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad because I can feel for her specifically out of like the girlies, because I was in a relationship, my very first relationship, where he found a way to pull me out of my relationships with my friends and my family and isolate me with his family and his friends. So then that way, even when his own parents would tell me that like I wasn't getting treated well, they would always hit but he's a good guy. But you should give him another chance. But he's great. His friends did that and his family did that. They were like, you're the best thing that's ever come into his life. So when you're trapped in a space where all you're hearing is, but he is a good guy, it's within him. You just got to give him that chance. No, that was the worst advice I could have received from, it was mainly his friends doing that. And like, it was the worst advice I could have gotten, because then it did make me think like, what am I not seeing that they are seeing? Because I'm not seeing the person that they're claiming is a good guy. I'm not seeing the person that but apparently it's within him. And I was young. I was, 17 to 21 years old. So when you're with somebody for 4 years, isolated in their friend and family group, it is very difficult to then hear the one-offs of everyone else. My parents tried to warn me that I shouldn't be with him. My friends tried to warn me I shouldn't be with him. But at this point, I was already so far gone into his space and his bubble and his people that the outside like comments weren't clicking as much as the comments that I was getting on a daily basis. So I can see where she's confused, where she was confused and where she was stuck. And then America not freaking helping by voting them through. So then she's like, well, clearly America sees something that I don't. And clearly his family does say he's a good guy. And everybody in here is saying that they see a certain side. Yeah, as a person, he's probably a nice friend, good coworker, whatever. But when it comes to this specific relationship, he is trash and he's been trash. And so I do really feel bad for her, because I have been put in her exact shoes, and like I can give her that grace of knowing that like, yeah, the voice is inside there and they're her friends too. So then you're hearing advice from like your own friends that you've made in the villa, and now everybody's telling you this, and then all of a sudden they want to backtrack. No, it's too late. Something big has to happen. She's got to actually see him cheat on her. And even then she might take him back one more time. Even then. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. My name's Rachel and it's been a great time.
Yeah. I think the way to look at Love Island is to always like remind yourself how young these people are.
Young.
Because when you're young, you do a lot of dumb things and you make stupid decisions that you won't make later in life, or I hope you won't. So that's the only way I try to like give them grace. Also, like, this is such a social experiment where like this really is something that only these people know what's really going on and how they feel. But the rest of us who know better and see better want them to get better, and they can only get that by going through these things.
Yeah.
So I hope they come out of this villa and get better, but I feel like they're still going to be together at the reunion, unfortunately. And
I don't know. I kind of hope. I don't know. I have a feeling they might not. I really hope they're not. I really hope so, because she was close in the villa. She was close, and I feel like maybe a little bit of separation might be good, because I feel like she's been saying like, "Oh, I look so stupid." Like I look like the girl that like, oh, he's out now, but he's coming home to me. So I feel like she was on the verge, and then I feel like he's gonna say or do something in private that's gonna really piss her off. That's my hope, that's my goal, that's my dream.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like he's going to see all the backlash that he got, and he's going to be like, I'm going to do better to prove them wrong, but then he's going to mess it up down the line. So I
You just
think
gotta wait until the heat dies down off him.
Yeah,
Give it a
yeah,
few
yeah.
years until nobody knows his name again,
hmm
and re-enter the dating world.
probably as next season is coming out, that's when he can like disappear. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Maybe
we'll
go maybe go to therapy there, bud.
good
That's a
God help
thought.
him. After this, yeah,
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of them are gonna need therapy after this because
for
Love
sure.
Island fans are brutal.
Mm.
Brutal.
God, but yeah, I don't even know what more I can say. But Melanie, I wish you the best.
I mean, yeah, I feel for you, girl, and I do hope because she's going through this so young that it will process in the future. And there is a part of me that I'm like, okay, I'm glad that you're going through this young because then you will know exactly how you're supposed to be treated and how you're supposed to like what you deserve. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you know what you deserve after you've gone through something so bad. So I hope that for her, especially having it like in 4K all over the United States and potentially worldwide, depending on who has it, I just hope that she can always go back to this moment and be like, this is the lowest I'll ever let a man treat me. Or like even not even the lowest, like this is the most shit I'll ever take from a guy, and anybody after this, everything has to be up. Everything. That was rough to watch. It was giving me PTSD. I was getting traumatized and triggered from watching this go down because I was screaming at the TV like, girl, get a grip. He
Good God, get
sucks.
a grip, girl.
Oh, also, look at my little baby, my little kitty. Look at the boy. He fell asleep right here. Oh, sorry. He's just so cute. I have to mess with him. Look at the little baby. Oh, he's just a boy. Okay, continue. Sorry.
God. But yeah, Melanie, I hope you get all these brand deals and you get the success that you deserve.
Melanie, I will give you free nail sets for life if you leave this man. You hear me? All right? Leave him. Okay? These sets are really good. You should leave him.
All right. Our runner-ups in second place, we have Carl and Aniya. They're sweet. They're cute.
They're sweet.
I'm happy for them.
I really want them to stay together. I don't know though.
I've seen them post about like how down bad they are, so like I could see it happening.
Okay. I'm glad.
They really want to make it work, and I think they do because I think he's a good guy, and I think he's a
great guy.
Yeah.
How he wanted to go on that show being as I mean, we need more men like that though.
No, he was casted, like they sought him out, like the casting people like in his comments trying to get him to come on the show. So yeah, he wasn't like some fuck boy that like auditioned to be on the show. Like no, they sought him out.
Wow. Okay. I love that. Because I definitely like seeing him on the show. It was like the women don't realize this is a gem of a man. This is a gem of a man. Like, you're not going to find men like this on dating shows like this at all. Like, he is a 1 in a million time chance. So I'm glad that, and I mean, after we gave her a second chance, Aniya, don't do that again. Don't scare us like that again. That was rude. Okay. We love this man. And just because you saw these other little girls' men's come back to them didn't mean that your man was going to come back. Because guess what? He didn't.
Yeah, I think that was something she was trying to like prove to herself and like be loyal to her man. But like sometimes you do have to put yourself first, Lucius. And that's what she had to learn. And I think it ended up with her getting a good man now. So
yes, because all the other girls got boys coming back. This was a man that was in her hands. And so thankfully we gave him, I'm glad that production was like, no, we're bringing him back. Because they knew they needed him on this show because he deserves the absolute best. So Aniya, you give him the absolute best, okay? Because he's the type of guy that will give someone their best. So I'm really hoping that they do stay together because I do really like them together. And I think they're really sweet. And I think once she realized how good a guy he was, because here's the thing, you can also prove to yourself by also choosing what you want. Like she could have still chose Carl and still tried to say to Casey, like, I am choosing Carl. But because if Casey came back single, she could have been like, I did choose Carl with the intention of us still talking things out. But I feel something real with Carl. I guess she didn't realize that her boy was the way he was. We all did, duh. But we see it from this angle and not from the angle that she sees it. So I'm glad that they got the second chance because you could tell she was really beating herself up because you could literally see that she didn't choose him because all the other girls kept like solid to their men and they were coming back. And honestly, I don't even think Zach would have come back single if it weren't for that girl going home. I think Zach would have come back with her 100%. If he had a few more days with that little girl, he would have come back with her.
Oh yeah, he was choosing hard R out there. Listen, if you've ever said it, don't go on these shows. They're going to find it.
Don't go on the show.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
So yeah, I love them together though. I'm glad that she realized, because she also realized what she did and she owned up to it. And that's what I could appreciate. She owned up to the fact that she almost lost out on a good thing and she started to respect that good thing. So I can appreciate that. So Carl, all love in this household. Aniya, all love in this household.
And I got a lot of respect for Carl to come in and be like, I'm not going to hold that against you at all. You made a decision that you thought was right for you. So, we're going to move forward with what we have instead of looking back on this one decision,
I loved that. That was so sweet. I thought that was so sweet. I was like, thank God. Like, again, emotionally mature man who said, we're going to put that aside because I can understand. Now let's look ahead. All these other little boys in here would have been like, oh, you chose to kick me. I mean, KC wouldn't let go that nobody stood in front of his door.
You got to understand, nobody picked me.
Nobody picked you because nobody knew you.
Over here trying to
we
say,
don't
I like
know
plants.
you. They don't know you. At this point, it's been a month in there, and she picked you every other time when she got to know you, and then you want to hold on to, but nobody stood in front of my door. I stood in front of your door if this is how you were going to act. Rude. Like, holding on to shit so strong. That's so immature. Ugh.
But she dodged a bullet, so what are you going to do? Oh, my God.
I'm so sorry. That sound effect is too good.
But yeah, she dodged a bullet with that one, and I hope that, moving forward, her and Carl are able to, really have their relationship grow because, I like them and I'm rooting for them.
I like them and I'm rooting for them too. I really hope they stay together. It sucks because I hear a lot of people saying like, oh, well, I think that she's still in love with KC and is just choosing Carl for the show. And I'm just like, no woman is going to cause that much of a scene constantly angrily over a man that she
What
does.
did we just talk about?
What?
Sincere and Melanie. She made a big scene at movie night and then kept choosing him.
That's valid. That is valid. But
I think Aniya and Melanie are in different places.
Yes.
To where that she's like, I'm not going to keep doing this.
Yes.
I'm going to choose better for me.
Yeah, but because for her, I think it was because she got played on national television. Everybody just saw her get played. I'd be furious as well. I'd be pissed off. And this is probably why also redheads are not on the show, because we're the sweetest people until we're not. You light that fuse, we explode. The minute you light us on fire, I need you to fix your face.
Yes, ma'am.
Pissing me off. Yes, ma'am is crazy. Don't do that. You know how that'll make me look?
No, Rachel does not. Well, you just saw it, but
I don't hit. I poke. I poke him with my nails.
Yeah, that's what you do.
I poke. But yeah, no, I would have gone off. I would have definitely lost my shit because I'm like, you playing in my face on national television. Not only are you doing it to my face, you're doing it on television where millions of people watch. But little did she know we were like on her side. And we're like, girl, it's okay. He is not worth it. Just move on. Like the first two, I understood. And then after that, I was like, girly, just let it go. He's not worth it. He's not worth your breath. He's not worth your energy. He's not worth your time. He is not worth it. Only save your breath for those who are worthy for it. Okay? Okay.
Yeah. Best of luck to y'all. We're rooting for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And finally, our winners of Love Island Season 8. Congratulations. Bryce and Trinity. I am man enough to admit when I am wrong because I did not see that in the beginning. I was like, this is just a for now kind of thing. But they really held on, and they did that thing. What are you gonna do?
They really did, and I will say I did love seeing their relationship throughout because I feel like they did Love Island justice where in the beginning, like they were coupled up together, but they allowed that space to go explore without holding such tight reins on like knowing each other for like 2 days. Everybody else had like, oh, you're gonna go talk to this person. Why are you gonna go talk to this person? Like they both openly chose to explore because they're like, it's day 1, it's day 2. We can go explore. And then when they realized that they still had it good, they were like, I don't need to keep exploring. We got it good. Or they would talk to somebody and be like, okay, cool. That didn't work out. We're still good. I enjoyed that because I'm like, finally, like a couple that realizes like you don't have to put all of these restrictions as long as you just respect each other's like ability to do what's best for them. And I'm sure if, well, oh, big stretch. That was a big kitty stretch. And I feel like if there was somebody that came in that was, I don't know though, because like I feel like I saw people that could have been Trinity's type, that could have been Bryce's type, and they talked to them, had their conversations, and still was like, I miss this person. Like,
You know, in Casa Amor, they were like SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs. They're like, this kitchen's not the same without you. It's just the greasy. Like they were so down bad. And that was the moment I was like, they're winning this thing.
Yeah,
So,
that was the moment too that I mean, I feel like a lot of people were calling, I think you called it like day 2 or 3, you're like, if they don't mess this up, they're going to be the winners.
You know, when Casey and Aniya were like going off the rails, I was like, Bryce and Trinity are winning this.
Okay, but how do you feel about the allegations of people saying that it's a remake of Nicolandria?
Well, here's the thing. I don't believe in Nicolandria. And I never supported it. So do what you will with that, because I was never fooled by that. I was like, this is not a real thing. This white devil is not going to fool me. But, you know, hey, whether or not they are together, and I don't believe they are.
I don't think they
but,
are.
You know, hey, best of luck to them in Orlandria. I want you to know that you could still be that bitch without this man. So
she is.
So-
I love her. I wasn't crazy. I didn't really like the couple, but I love her. Like I follow her on social media and stuff, and I see her just doing her thing. And so I am happy to see her doing her thing. I do just hope that she is at least single, where she can continue to just do her thing. And I mean, I'm seeing her on red carpets. I'm seeing her at events. I'm seeing her at the BET Awards. I'm like, she found the secret and unlocked it and is in.
Which is why I'm like, I don't even know why they would even pretend to be in a relationship, because that has to be just for him. I don't think she's getting anything out of this.
I don't even think it's pretend. What I think I did hear rumors that they've chosen to split, but they are like cordial, where they still go to events, not like necessarily together, but like they're within the same event circles and they're cordial and they're nice to each other. That's what I have heard. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I have been by the interweb.
That's what y'all want to do. More power to you, bud. You got to get up real early to fool me.
I don't even know if it's like a full thing. I don't think they cared to like publicly announce a split. And I'm sure once one of them gets into an actual serious relationship, then that's when we'll know for sure, like, okay, they have been done for a while. But yeah, I was hearing the things about Trinity and Bryce being like the next Nicolandria, and I'm just like, but if it was the other way around and Trinity and Bryce were on first, then wouldn't they say that Nick and Alandria were the next Brinity? You know, like
I just don't think the relationships are even remotely the same, because I really feel like Bryce and Trinity were like super sweet and like had an actual growth and an actual relationship, and it wasn't just like sexual tension that was put together by what the internet and the producers saw. So I think Bryce and Trinity are the real thing. So that's why I'm like, I don't compare the two, but hey.
No, I love this for them for sure. I think the relationship is really sweet. And like, because I have heard also, and again, this is all hearsay. So prove me. If I'm wrong, please tell me. I have heard that a good few amount of the Love Island cast members are actually actors and actresses. Trinity, Bryce, BT, Zach, and I feel like there's one more, are all on Tubi.
They're on Tubi.
Okay. I'm not saying it's the most A-rated, but I'm just saying they're all trying to be breakout actors and actresses. And
we getting Oscars over here from Love Island.
And that's the place to start. And then you get onto something like Love Island, and it really helps push and promote you. I mean, a lot of people know a lot. Like, even last season, we learned and we saw that a lot of people were like actors, actresses, or they've been on certain things, or they have friends or families and connections. They're Nepo babies. Like, we've seen this on repeat. But I have heard that a lot of the people on Love Island now are like on Tubi. They try to make it. I mean, TT was on like 3 reality dating shows on Tubi alone, and that like Zach and Bryce and Trinity have all been on smaller things in Tubi and didn't really hit their break. And guess what's been blowing up a lot of young people is Love Island. You're on for 2 minutes and you could have a contract signed like that from just having a certain type of personality. So, I mean, I don't blame them. Do I think that like they might have gone on just to start to get their name out? Of course. I feel like everybody going on reality shows anymore, it's not for the actual reality. It's for the clout, the influence, the all that kind of stuff. But do I think that they actually could really find love? Yes, I feel like Trinity and Bryce actually did find love through the process of trying to get those brand deals and trying to be influencer status. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I guess. And I guess we'll see what happens when it happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, our hearts clear.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, Bryce and Trinity. For the rest of us, this has been hell. I hope we never do it again.
Y'all will probably not see me for next season.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's gonna happen. We're definitely not watching Beyond the Villa if they do one. And I doubt we'll cover the reunion, but we'll watch just to
We'll
see, but good God.
If the reunion's good enough, we'll see. This season has kind of been a hot mess express.
It's been exhausting. I'm gonna need them to cast some like older people next season. Let's go like mid to late 20s.
Yeah, because older people are definitely gonna be, I don't know, there's certain older people.
Our winner is 30.
Our winner is 30. No, but I'm saying like, if we want to see more drama, I feel like our age, like if you were single and you went on the show because you
would not be Love Island.
It's just an analogy. If you were single, 30, on the show, if somebody got in your face about something, what would you do?
I'm a different kind of man.
Okay.
But also, us older people, we don't fight.
Exactly. It's not good TV is what I'm trying to get at, babe. They're not casting.
I don't need the drama. I know a lot of other people need the
wasn't
drama.
at all. And
Yeah,
he's
but
30.
I'm saying, like, if the season was all Bryce's and Trinity's just falling in love, I would have been fine with that.
I would have definitely watched it, but at the end of the day, that's not what Love Island is for. Love Island is for the drama and the messiness and all that bullshit.
I just need more love. I need more love in my Love Island. That's it.
I need more love too, but they've completely gone off base with that. Okay, at this point, they try to purposely aim cameras at specific people to start a fight.
Whatever.
The directors aren't looking for love. The producers aren't looking for love. They're looking for who's causing the most drama at that moment.
Well, I am.
Oh, well, that's very sweet, babe.
And next season, we'll see what happens, but
that's so sweet.
God help me.
Season is, if I'm starting to hear that it's like really good and things are going really well, I'll probably watch. If I'm hearing the same things that I heard this season, you'll catch me on TikTok watching the highlights because it's too much.
Yeah. These episodes can be cut in half, guys.
Yeah. We were into, oh my God. Okay. Real quick. I'm sorry.
I need you to be real quick.
All hearts are not clear. Real quick. I just have to say.
About to be the longest story ever for real quick.
It's not. Anyways, I just feel like this season was super boring also because there was not enough challenges. And if they were challenges, they were bullshit challenges that made no sense. Wasn't there a thing back then when we had a challenge that actually meant something like you won a date or you won like you got something out of it? I don't know. That might just be me. I might just be tripping. But maybe they need to start doing that if they haven't done in the first place. 2. I'm sorry, there was only, 2 hideaways and one was wasted. Honestly, both were wasted.
There you go.
But definitely one was wasted more than the other because at least the one, we still didn't know how much bullshit Zach was on. So that was stupid. And then 3, there was 1 out of the villa date before the finale, which was Trinity and Bryce. And I feel like there has been way more. Way, way, way more. And I'm not counting the times that, like, they snuck off the 2 sets of Islanders to go try to force a threesome in Paradise Cove or whatever they want to call it. They were so fishing for a threesome. It was annoying. And I feel like they have such a budget this season and it was so wasted. I feel like they get a budget more and more every year. And
Well, I don't think we have a budget, and I think that's why.
You don't think Love Island has a budget?
Not that
For
much
how
of a budget.
big it's blown up all over. I don't know.
I think it is, but I'm like, they're like, we got to pay so much other stuff. We got to fly all these people out here. We can't afford to fly
less
all these
people out.
Well, yes, that too. But
They had 12 men in Casa, yet we couldn't get another set of bombshells after the villa, after Casa. They reused, no offense, I love that Carl was back, but they reused people from Casa to use as bombshells and then slapped a cute little cake on top and was like, here you go. Y'all should be happy. We gave you bombshells. Like,
we are poor. We are a streaming service. They're going to merge with probably HBO Max or Netflix or something one of these days. So, we will see y'all wherever that goes eventually, because that's just how this is going.
I guess. Anyway, I just felt like it was a lot of just sitting around the villa and just chatting. And I need more to keep my attention. And I feel like, there even, and then like, I'm sorry, please get rid of the food challenges. Please, please, for all that is good and holy in this godforsaken world, please get rid of the food challenges because nobody wants to watch people spit food in other people's mouths. I don't know who told y'all that. Nobody wants to see that.
There's some freaks out there that love it, but hey.
Well, a lot of us are not one of them. I swiftly fast forward through that. So I hope that you're wasting these poor kids' time trying to make them spit in each other's mouths because you got two people who do not watch. And I know a whole salon full of people who fast forwarded through that too. So get rid of it. We're done. We don't want to watch that. Okay. Thank you. All hearts clear?
All hearts are clear because I'm about to get in this kitchen and make me some ice cream. I did not forget.
No, you did not.
But yeah, like I said, guys, this has been hell on earth. I never want to do this again.
No.
And, Bryce and Trinity, I wish you all the best.
We wish you all the best. We do love
Trinity,
you guys.
Carl and Aniya, good luck out there because you're going to need it.
For sure.
Rachel, where can the people find you?
The people can find me on Instagram at rosegold_Ray. RAE. You can find me on my nail page as well, and it is Nails by Rachel W. RACHAEL. And then you can also find me on TikTok. It's just at rosegoldray. Marvin, where can the people find you?
You guys can find me on my personal page at Marvin_Martian10. Martian is spelled MARTIAN, the number 10. Make sure you guys follow the podcast on both Instagram and TikTok. Again, TikTok, 1 million likes. Instagram, 2 million views on the recent one, which will be in the link in bio. Pages on both, Meant to Be Pod, MEANT, number 2, BEPOD. And email us at menttobepod@gmail.com. So, until next time, we will see you guys in 2 weeks where we are talking RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 11, where we have crowned a winner, baby. And thoughts have been had. So until next time, make sure you guys keep it real. Wait, if you have it in your means, donate to our IVF and surrogacy fund because it's also in the link in the bio. So yeah, until next time, keep it real, keep it kind. See ya.
Bye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.